there and welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the south east coast of the UK. Today is the 13th of June 2022 and this is episode number 112. And I'd like to say a big welcome to everybody. I have got so many new subscribers. It is lovely, so thank you very much and I hope you enjoy what you see. We do have a giggle over here. We really do have a giggle. But I'm steaming up something chronic. It is so hot here down in the south of the UK. And as you all know, I don't do heat. I just don't do it at all. Autumn, winter, that is me. That is me. I just can't cope with this weather. But I ain't moaning because I know there's some people out there that loves this time of year. But I don't. Oh, it's just so horrible. The only good thing about it really is that I can get my washing dry outside on the line. Yeah, and that's all. Anyway, so today, as I say, at the moment it's 20 to 10, so it's early in the morning. I have, as you know, I'm an early bird. I've already been up and tidied up all in here and hoovered. Oh, little Elmo's just walked in. He's not coping either. He keeps trying to lay down on cold things. I said to Glenn, he's not a normal cat, because normally cats like eat, don't they? But no, he doesn't. He's not coping with it at all well, bless his heart. He's not even a year old and yeah, he's not enjoying it. Elmo, you're going to come and say hello to everybody today? Because last week you were sound asleepies, weren't you? You coming? Come on. Let's see if I can pick you up without you getting too stressed with the heat. Here he is, look. Say hello. Hello. There you go. So you'll have a tail and that popping on, I'm sure, in a bit. Look, look, who's this? Who's this here? Look. Look. No, not today. I say he's not. You're not good, eh, mate? You don't do this weather. Nah. Anyway, let's go into what we're doing today. So this week, as you all know, has been a really busy week. And I mean a really busy week. I did pop up an extra video yesterday to explain everything about the show that's starting tonight. So it's tonight, tomorrow night, Wednesday night, which is my slot, and then Thursday night, and then at the end is the wrap up. And yep, so all good, all good. I'm all tidied up. Tomorrow I'll have the board behind me and get all this lot that's piled up on here all sorted, pinned up and ready. And hopefully next week, I'll be taking a couple of days off and going up and seeing my daughter. I was supposed to be, because I said last week, didn't I? I ain't going to say nothing because it'll only get ruined, because it always does. But Wednesday, I've got something planned. Yeah, I was going up to Rebecca. Bless her heart, she had to work. See, this time of year, everybody's busier, aren't they? That's the thing. And but I want to see my baby. I really do. Oh well. And also in the pictures at the front of the video, you'd have seen the pictures of a couple of pizzas. A bit random, I know. But I started, it's actually from my sourdough. Now, my sourdough starter has got to be about, we were trying to work it out. We reckon about 4 years old, we reckon. Yeah, it's got to be. And as you can see, he is still producing the most beautiful dinners, and obviously his bread and everything else. This time of year, obviously, he is thriving. I give him a feed. I've got to go down and give him his daily feed today. And by lunchtime, he's literally out of the jar. Do you know what I mean? Bubble galore, really. You talk about doubling size. Wow. So I did I started it Saturday morning. Did I start him today? Yeah. Because obviously it takes a process, you know, a bit of a process. But, it's worth it. It is really worth it. So, I've gone dark. Why have I gone dark? I suppose I better put light on. Oh, that's better. Seems a bit silly. Sunshine outside and I've got light on. Anyway, right, yeah. So I started it on Saturday, and then obviously you do the process, and then you do what you got to do, all the stretch and folds. Pretty similar to your bread making, but it is a little bit different. And then obviously in the fridge overnight, and then yesterday you get it out. You shape it and so on, and then I did obviously the base work, and then Glenn does the toppings. And oh, we did enjoy that for dinner last night. Obviously I didn't eat all mine, that was way too much for me. But Glenn did, he loves his. And then he got called into work last night, so when he came home he had my remainder, because he was supposed to take it to work today, but it didn't last that long with our Glenn, it never does. He is a human dustbin, he really is. But oh, well worth it. And I've been looking online, and also I found a recipe for a sourdough banana loaf. So I'm going to see if I can, if I don't do it today, I'll probably make it tomorrow, start it anyway. And I'm trying to think what other photographs there is at the front. Obviously there's the ones of the you know, of the bits of the garden and stuff like that. But oh my gosh, it has been, yes, a busy few days. It really has. Okay then, right, so we have loads to talk about today. I have 2 freebies for you for 2 different crafts. I brought up my bobbin because, oh, the other evening, oh, talk about bliss, it was lovely. Glenn was on the couch like watching his YouTube things he watched on his phone, and Glenn went, oh, he said, are you going to do your knitting or something? I said, no, I'm going to get my wheel over. So anyway, I brought my wheel over, and then I brought Miss Marple on the telly, and I was spinning away. Oh, it was peaceful, it was lovely. My best evening ever, really, absolutely lovely. So I've finished a bobbin. I've got another bobbin already started actually on Dot, the wheel downstairs. So I've brought that up to show you my first bobbin. And yes, I am still seeing improvements. So Teresa, you'll have to let me know, you know, because this is just a single ply, because Teresa, oh, she knows her spinning. So Teresa, you have to let me know if it's, you know, thin. I know it's thin, but you know what I mean. If I'm getting better, because you've been following my process right from the beginning. And also what I'm thinking of doing, because I did buy in the end the granny tank top, crochet tank top pattern. I have left it downstairs, which I was talking about last week, I think it was. And Glenn, because Glenn said to me, so what are you going to do with this one? I said, well, I said, do you know what? I said, I'm planning on, if I can get it to nearly a DK weight, I'll see if I can actually crochet the tank top. Wouldn't that be cool? If I crocheted a tank top in my own homespun, that would be so excited. And with it being a granny stripe thing, you wouldn't. I don't care the colours. You know what I mean? I don't just, I'm planning on it. I'm planning on it. So we'll see. We'll see. But this is the single. This is the first bobbin. I know I'm going to need quite a few more, but we'll go there. We'll get there. Right. So we've got that. We have got, oh, beautiful, what have you been up to? Lovely ladies got in contact with me, and with photographs of 2 gorgeous quilts, absolutely stunning quilts. So I'll be telling you all about those. So I've got freebies there. So actually, to start off, we obviously have the crochet. We have cross stitch. I have some sewing, but not dressmaking or nothing, but I have some sewing. And oh, I am going to be talking a bit about the patchwork, because all those come into one section. Okay, so let's call this the, have I got dark again? Well, I've got light on, I can't do anything about it then. So it's kind of like a Lori Holts section. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know I am a great Lori Holts fan. I love her patterns. I have a quilt on the go from her 2 farmhouse books, and I haven't actually got it out for a while, but I said to Glenn, you know, next week when I have my few days off, I'm going to come up here and start quilting. So if I do manage to do it, because obviously I've got to fit in seeing my mum, my Rebecca, bless her. So, you know, if I do get up here, because I am going to be quilting as you go, because obviously with, you know, my health and everything, I can't get down and on my hands and knees and layer up a quilt, unfortunately, like I used to, which is sad because I love quilting quilts. But anyway, I'm going to be quilting the blocks. And so I'll be showing that, the method that I'm going to be using for that. And hopefully I will be doing a little bit of recording for you on that one. Let's think. So I have got, and also I've got the Christmas vintage book of Lori Holts. And I've also got one with Rose, if I remember rightly. I don't know, Teresa will know because we bought them the same time. I'm sure I have got one with Rose. Anyway, right, so I hope you're thinking, yeah. And I also have got the Kaleidoscope cross stitch that I finished last year in Vlogmas. Actually, I finished that, and I'm looking for a square frame. It is not easy trying to find a square frame. I did get I've got a rectangle one downstairs, but it just doesn't look right. It needs to be a square frame, so I'm still on the hunt for that. That's why that one hasn't been framed up yet. Anyway, let's hop right in, shall we? So crochet is always my first love. I know I sew, I knit, I, you know, cross stitch, I embroider, you name it, you know, I mean, I'll have a go at it basically. But crochet is the one I've done the longest, and it's the one that my nan taught me. And I've always crocheted, you know, even when I haven't been showing you stuff. With, you think, oh, well, now there's been like a couple of months where you haven't seen any crochet. There's always a blanket or there's something on the go in the background. When I was actually at primary school, I was crocheting the, you know, the thin cotton doilies and the big tablecloths with the patterns on, and oh, filet crochet, I love it, absolutely love it. I've got some old samples downstairs that I did a few years ago. I'll have to bring them up one time and show you. I will. I've got a this is one actually. I don't know why is this, oh, it's as well, I bought my cup of tea on this, don't screech. But yeah, see, this is just a little doily coaster, but I love it. I just love the feel of the thin hook, the thin cotton that you use, and oh, absolutely beautiful. So crochet is dear to me. It is close to my heart. So as soon as I saw that Lori Holts was doing a big make-along this summer on her YouTube channel, because I've always followed her, watch her on her YouTube channel, I was there. I was on board and I was there. So it is actually called, now what bag have I got it in? This one. I like to think what bag I've got it in. Let's get it, let's get this up. Right, here we go, because I've printed off all the info for you. So, oh, and also I need the, I don't need that one actually yet, I need this one. Right, bear with me, I'll be with you in a moment. So this is the Granny Square. It is a make-along. Well, yeah, it is a Granny Square make-along. And what she's done is she's actually done a free pattern for cross stitch, a free tutorial and diagram, which I've printed off so I can show you everything for the crochet Granny Square. And also the when it comes to your patchworkers, she's obviously, because she does all three, she has obviously the book that goes with it too, which I have. Also, she's launched a panel. Now, where do I start? We'll start with the panel. So here I am going to put a picture of the panel before I cut it. Now over here in the UK, I got mine from So Hot. Now So Hot is an online company that they do loads of patchwork and cross stitch and stuff, but they do a big range of Lori Holts. They really, really do. So as soon as I saw these bag and everything, that was me. And I turned around. It was Teresa actually. I messaged Teresa and I said, oh, have you seen Lori Holts, blah 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 blah, like this is her new make along, and blah blah. I said, and I've actually been naughty and I've treated myself to the panel. Now I have kept these bits so I could show you. Let's have a look. On her panel, obviously you get instructions, right? This isn't a normal, what we call craft cotton weight, and I think over in the USA they call it a quilter's cotton. It's not that, it's heavier than that. It's how would I explain it? Oh, I know she actually worded something different on her YouTube channel, but I can't remember what she calls it. But it's definitely heavier than a quilter's cotton, but it's not as heavy as a ball denim. So it's in between there. It really, really is a beautiful weight cotton, okay? There also is a full, and I mean a full tutorial on her YouTube channel on how to make this bag. Now, why she has done that is because on the actual instructions on here, she hasn't included wadding. to quilt it. But if you wanted to quilt it, she has included that on the YouTube video. Okay, so let's get on to, I'll show you my bags. Now, if you notice on the panel, I'll pop it up again, you get 4 pieces. Now, what she does is that she does 2 for the inner, which is written on it, 2 for lining, 2 for the outside. As you know, I like to get more for my money. I chose a lining out of my stash. I still use quilted. I used my 80/20 wadding. I had a little piece of that was enough, and I got 2 bags and 2 notion pouches. Okay, so let's show you, shall we? So this is a brilliant size bag, but as I say, mine has got my own lining inside. Okay, so this is the crocheted granny squares, and if you remember a few weeks ago, oh, my lovely friend crocheted and sent me this key ring, and I said it was too precious to go on keys to get dirty, and I would one day make a special project bag. Well, I did have something else in mind, I will say, but it is just perfect, and it sits on here absolutely lovely on my zipper. Look, there's my zipper pull. Absolutely brilliant. So anyway, so as I say, I have got 2 bags out of mine. I put the straps on. I don't normally have straps, but I wanted to use every piece of the panel. And then for this specific project I've got in here, this is the first, isn't that cool? It is just brilliant. Notions pouch. Yet again, I did the same, because on the tutorial and on the, what's the name, she makes 1 bag, 1 of these and 1 of these, and use the other fabric for the lining. Well, you'll see in a moment why I didn't want to use the other fabric for the lining, because it is just so nice. So that is my notions pouch, and I've got that for the back. And in here I have started, so let's go over to here, this part now. One of her make-alongs is a granny square. Now, as I say, she's got a tutorial. Now, I've been, as I say, crocheting for over 50 years. But she does her granny squares a little bit different to the way I was taught. So I thought, no, I'm going to hop on board on this, and I'm going to do everything like she does. And I have... because she says, I don't know if it's weekly or fortnightly or what, but she's going to put up a video right through the summer of when you've crocheted your little granny squares, and then she's going to give you little projects where you can put them together, because she's making this beautiful blanket at the moment. So anyway, so that is the chart. So she's done it in symbols, and she has actually added other symbols there and what they mean. Now, I will say to beginners out there, she has obviously used your US terms. If you have any troubles with converting them over to the UK, you're more in you know, what my word am I looking for? You're more than welcome to contact me, and I can transfer over the best I can via message or email. And or as I say, go online, there is tutorials there, but I can see if I can help you. She also uses her what she called chunky thread, but she's called it chunky thread because it's after one of her nans or something. It's not that it is a chunky thread, it actually is the equivalent of a DK, which is brilliant. I've done all my homework, you know, with me, I research everything. So there is her colour palette for that. Now, I actually had, and hers are all cotton, and when it comes to DK weight, and that, so I've done the doilies and stuff in a very thin cotton, but I haven't actually done anything in a DK cotton. Now, don't ask me why, but actually in my corner there, in my little hidey corner there, I had a bag of DK cotton balls of wool. Well, actually that contradicts itself, really, doesn't it? How can you get a DK cotton ball of wool? Sorry. Anyway, ball of cotton yarn. That's the word I'm looking for. No! Yeah, you know what I mean. Right, okay. So, I have done 2 squares. This one, like that, like so. And then I did that one, a bit brighter. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I haven't got a clue. But the actual, as you're going to go, oh, really? What a surprise. Stylecraft Classic Cotton DK. I will say some of my colours that I do have been discontinued because I did buy these. I can't remember. I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before. So they must have been in a sale. But I did look on Wool Warehouse and they have actually got a little bit of a colour palette left. But Wool Warehouse has got them down to £1 something a ball. So I have brought the colours that I didn't have. So as I say, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm going to see what little projects she's going to pop in and we'll go from there. But I have got where is it, this one, which is called Wheat. Yes, Wheat. This one, which I thought was a brilliant in-betweeny all-rounder. So I did order more balls of this because they did actually have this in. But yes, anyway, I'm going to be blabbering here for hours. This panel is absolutely brilliant. But when you look at the price, you think, oh, for one bag and one notions pouch, if you've got a tablecloth, an old sheet, anything, do you know what I mean? You can use for linings, you know, get 2 bags out of it. Do what I do. So yes, so that is the first one. Okay. The second bag, which should have been, or which could have been the lining or the outside, depending on how you wanted it. But you can see why I didn't want to use it. My Rebecca would love this fabric. Absolutely love this fabric. And yet again, I had that as the lining. And then, so what she used for her lining on a notion pouch, I have actually got another notions pouch. I'm a bit of a cheap one, and with a yeah, I know. So yeah, so I've managed to get, you know, 2 bags, 2 notions pouches. Now in here is my crochet cardigan. What we'll do is I'll finish off talking about Lori first, and then I'll go into the crochet cardigan. Okay, we'll do it that way so I don't get confused myself. So that goes into that bag. Right then, so that's the crochet part of the make along. Obviously, you don't have to do all 3. You can either do 1, you can do 2, you can do whatever you like. Now, also, now, just before I forget, that crochet chart and pattern, you go on to Riley Blake and download it for free, okay? But you do go on Riley Blake. It took me a little while to work that one out, but it is Riley Blake, okay? Because they are the company that do her fabrics, okay? Now, the crochet, the cross stitch. I am so enjoying this. I really, really am enjoying this. And yet again, everything from Stash. On here, she's done hers on a 25 count Lugana, which is quite a big count actually, I will say. But yet again, she has a full you know, go over to her YouTube channel, you'll find it all there. Now this pattern is free from the Fat Quarter Shop. So if you go onto the Fat Quarter Shop, at the top you go into free patterns, scroll down, and it's the Granny Square cross stitch along is what it's called. Okay, she does have a hashtag. Hashtag, oh good me a day, hashtag Granny Square Sal, that's what it's called. So it's Granny, I'll put it on the screen, that'll be easier so you can see it, that'll be easier. But I've gone into Stash, I've got a piece of Ada, because you know I'm an Ada worker. I've picked out my favourite colour threads, and I'm just happily doing this. I am so enjoying it. I don't know what on earth I'm going to do with this little bit of cross stitch. I haven't a clue. She does give you some recommendeds if you want to use the same as hers, and she does give you 2 different size squares. I'm doing the larger square, and obviously that there is the chart. Okay, but oh my gosh, oh, let's pop that behind there. I am just so enjoying this. So I'm going to do this one here. I've got all my colours picked out for this one and for this one, and I don't know whether to do 6 or what to do with it after that. I haven't got a clue, but I will find something to do with it, I'm sure. But I'm really enjoying it. And what she's doing, which is very clever, is that she's matching threads to her yarns. So her Granny Squares are crocheting and her cross stitch are like pretty similar if she can get it like that. I think that's so clever. But by the time I'd watched her, I was just, I was too eager. Really? Right then, okay, so that's the cross stitch. Now, also in the sal, the granny, what did I just call it? Yeah, the granny thingy sal, is the patchwork. Now, this book is an old book of hers, an older book, which was brought out in, oh, I thought I saw it in here, 2014. So it is an older book, but she's been planning on doing this for years, and you can tell when she's doing her tutorial, she's really enjoying it. She really is. And this is the Great Granny, Great Granny Squared. So she explains why she's picked all the names of all the things. Now, my copy of this I got from my lovely friends from the stitchery at Dorset, the Stitchery Dorset. You know I love them. They're free postage, and oh, they are so quick with their postage. It's unbelievable. But in this book, it might look like it's a thin book, but my word, do you get a lot in it. You get cushion covers, table runners, you get 2 quilts, I think it is, in here. You also get, oh, I love this, and I can't show you it. What a shame. It's a finished piece, and it's got a crochet hook. It's made from fabric, a crochet hook with 3 little balls of wool underneath it. Now, she's done it as a label, but I could do that. I'd do that as a mini quilt. I really would. I love that. And yeah, yeah, you do have a bonus quilt, and you also have your oh, this one here is beautiful. It's called the yet again, it's got stitchery on it, and it's a basket. Oh, it's lovely, absolutely lovely, you know. And then obviously you've got the granny, this one on the front. You've got, this is the bonus. There you go. There's the cushion, table runner. Oh, there's lots in this little book. Yet again, she's filled it all in, you know what I mean, with anything. But yeah, so I got mine from the Stitchery Dorset. Absolutely brilliant. So is there anything else I could say about Lori? I don't think so. All I can say is, if you do any of those, please hop over to her YouTube channel and, you know, have a watch. And, you know, I'm greedy. I'm going to be hopping on all 3. Well, definitely the 2 I've started. I'm going to see if I have time to do this one. But if not, I'll end up doing, you know, something out of the book anyway, as you do. But, yeah, honestly. But if you do, you know, go down the road and get the, if you are a sewer and get the panel, there is a way of getting extra out of that panel. You know, just use a different lining, basically, and get 2 bags and 2 notions pouches. Bit of a cheapskate like me, eh? Oh well. Right then, okay, so let's go into my cardigan. As you all know, because I brought everything up in my basket this week, so I don't forget anything. Let's have a look. As you all know, I am doing the Flower Power cardigan from Adventures in Crafting with Sarah. I think she's actually on the telly this morning. I think she might be on Yarn Lane or something. Anyway, yeah, so go to her Etsy shop. She's got some fantastic patterns. As I say, I have invested in the tank top now. And I am doing a green background to represent a field, and then all different colour pastel flowers. So I have actually finished, where are they? And all the ends are sewn in, because I'm a good girl. I do it as I go along. I've done all the pink ones. All the pink ones. And, but mind you, I've done too many pink ones. I said to Glenn, I was there crocheting away yesterday afternoon before we went to work, and I went, I've done too many. So what I'll do is so I don't waste them, I will just take some off of one of the other colours. That's all I can do, just add more pink. It doesn't bother me. They're going to be scattered around anyway, so it doesn't bother me. So the other colours I am using is, obviously, I wouldn't be a cardigan without a lavender or a lilac or some description in there. A turquoisey blue, a peach, and the daisy white. Now I'm on to, in this bag here, I am on doing the second rounds of all the white ones, and I have double counted. I have definitely got the right amount this time of the white ones. So yeah, I am absolutely loving this. I've basically got the pattern in my head now. I don't even have to look at the paperwork, which is really, really good. And yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. So the ones that I have got done, I'm popping in this little case here. I got this for 79p at Home Bargains. They're putting that as a pencil case. I know if I walked into my classes at school when I was at school with that, I don't know what on earth the teachers would have said. Mind you, they're a bit different these days, aren't they, teachers? But a pencil case. Anyway, I thought it was ideal for keeping my hexagons in. So, that is exactly what I'm doing. But as I say, this is where I'm keeping my cardigan in progress. That can go there too, because I like getting that out and looking at that every now and again. Okay then, right, so that is the crochet, cross stitch and sewing bit. Now we'll go into the spinning. Now, okay. This is my bobbin. I've just taken it off of my lazy Susan. Yeah, I think it's what it's called, isn't it? And hang on, let's get rid of that bit at the end. There we go, that's better. And yes, I am really, really enjoying it. And as I say, I think I am getting better. This is only the single ply, so I'm doing some different colour yarn fibre downstairs, because as I say, this is going to be just a you know, a random stripy crochet top that I'm doing with it eventually, if I'm brave enough. If I can get it to the DK weight that I need, then that is the plan anyway. So yes, and then that'll be the first thing I'll ever make from one of my homespuns. So that's actually nice, having a plan of what I would like to do with it. But the thing is, it could be, I don't want to be too disheartening if it doesn't work. But there we go, we'll see, can't we? We'll see. But no, I'm really happy with that. Okay then, right, now we're going to hop into, and what have you been up to? Right then, okay, so Linda, hi Linda, got in contact with me with these two. Oh my gosh, I'm going to pop them here. Beautiful quilts. Oh, I love quilts. And these two quilts, so I'm reading my info. These two quilts were made for her grandsons for their caravan. Now, the pattern of the both of them, because they're both done with the same pattern, is Rainbow Steps by Kelby Sews. The black and white quilt is done in Tula Pink fabrics, line work. And the green one is Dinosaurs from Craft Cotton, and that was purchased from the Wool Warehouse. So, oh, absolutely beautiful. And don't they look lovely in that caravan? Oh, they really, really do. And I bet your grandsons absolutely loved them. Absolutely gorgeous. Brilliant, Linda. Absolutely brilliant. So, well done. Well done. Absolutely brilliant. Okay then, right, so I think I'm going to wrap it up now. As I say, it's a busy, busy week. I'm still a bit tired, so the old eyes are having trouble staying awake. So I'm going to go downstairs. As I say, I've done everything that I'm supposed to do up here for today, because Glenn's already rang me up this morning from work and saying, you better not be doing too much. Blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not. So, yeah, and I'm going to go downstairs, have a lovely, lovely drink. And of tea, of course. I'm teetotal. I don't drink that well. Not enough as it is. Could you imagine me drunk? Not a good thought. Oh dear me. Anyway, it's a bit random, wasn't it? Hopefully, at the end of this week, I will be popping to see my lovely friend Viv. I have missed her over the past 2 weeks, but Friday I was supposed to go there as well, and then the boiler man came to do the to service the boiler, and oh, it's been one of those weeks this week. But hey ho, well, last week we got through it, as we do. So hopefully I will be seeing my lovely Viv one day this week, I'm hoping. And yeah, so catch up with her because we've got a lot of gossiping to do, as we always do. So be prepared. I'll bring the donuts because we do like our donuts. Anyway, okay, I am going to love you and leave you all. Hopefully, I will be seeing some of you on Wednesday evening at 7:30. It would be absolutely a joy. I do have a new launch actually on Wednesday evening. But it is for the cross stitchers and the embroiderers. Last time I launched in February, I launched the cozies. Obviously there is some more cozies, but I launched the cozies for the knitters. So this time I have yeah, this one I haven't managed to make myself one yet, but I'm gonna. I tell you, I am gonna. So yeah, so they will all be talked about, but obviously there'll be the, you know, project bags and so on for both. All different shapes and sizes. Anyway, so hopefully I will be seeing some of you on Wednesday. But I'll be back next Monday, as always. And with hopefully, perhaps my cross stitch might be finished. We'll see. We will see. Okay then, right. So I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day. So please take care, stay safe. And as always, happy crafting. Bye.